Chicken jockey.
Welcome back, Internet Degenerates. Today we're talking about the film that proves we've officially run out of ideas. The Minecraft movie, yes, it's real. Yes, it was released in theaters. And yes, it's exactly as stupid as it sounds. This thing was in development longer than most people's careers. Nearly 10 years of studio execs going, how do we make a movie out of a game with no story, no characters, and no dialogue? And the answer they landed on was Doorknob Salesman. Because when you think Minecraft, you definitely think sad man in khakis trying to upsell a brass handle to someone in Idaho. Enter Steve, the film's hero. And by hero, I mean a middle-aged man who looks like he sells reverse mortgages. And guess what? That's literally his backstory. A doorknob salesman who finds two magic Minecraft MacGuffins, combines them like a kid mixing soda flavors, and opens a portal to the blocky universe. That's it. That's the movie's big kickoff. This man goes from Home Depot to Overworld in 60 seconds. Meanwhile, in the real world, which is for some reason set in a fictional Idaho town named Chugless, which sounds like a cleaning product, we're introduced to Jason Momoa playing a guy called the Garbage Man. Not because he collects trash, because he is trash. He's a washed-up former video game champion who now sells broken Game Boys to children and radiates Mountain Dew fumes. Also, he ends up teaming up with a jetpack building 12-year-old, his emotionally exhausted older sister, and a real estate agent who also runs a mobile petting zoo. I swear I'm not making this up. This isn't satire. This is the actual cast of the movie. So just to recap, the core characters of the Minecraft movie are a doorknob salesman, a failed arcade bro, a jetpack kid, a deadpan babysitter, a llama-loving realtor, and a dog named Dennis, who's the only one making rational decisions, and they somehow expect us to take this seriously. But let's get to the real masterpiece move.
I am Steve. I am Steve.
I am Steve.
Casting Jack Black as Steve. Because nothing screams faithful adaptation like turning Minecraft's silent, expressionless avatar into a screaming, singing maniac with a beard and a midlife crisis. This man belts out emotional rock ballads in the middle of battle scenes. One of the songs is called I Feel Alive. I personally felt dead inside, but hey, at least he felt something. To be fair, Jack Black gives it everything he's got. He's dancing, yelling, crafting, and fighting monsters like a manic substitute teacher who got lost during a field trip. He's the lifeblood of the movie. He's also the only thing keeping it from collapsing into a pile of digital rubble. And then there's the villain, Malgosha, the piglin queen from the Nether. She hates creativity. Let that sink in. The antagonist of the Minecraft movie, the game about building whatever you want, is against building whatever you want. That's like making a cooking movie where the bad guy is gluten, and she's gold obsessed, wears bling like a Minecraft version of a Real Housewife, and rules over what is essentially a lava-coated HOA. Now, the CGI. Oh, the CGI. This movie looks like what would happen if someone fed a fever dream into Unreal Engine. Everything's made of cubes, trees, animals, clouds, emotions, and the result, pure digital horror. There's a pink sheep in this movie that looks like it's seen things. You look into its eyes and it looks back at you and judges. When the trailer dropped, people weren't sure if it was a comedy or a threat. Jack Black declaring I am Steve in the most dramatic tone imaginable became an instant meme. It was like watching Shakespeare but written by someone who's only ever played creative mode. And of course, we can't forget the one line that broke the internet. Chicken Jockey. That moment ignited a TikTok wildfire. Suddenly kids were yelling it in theaters, throwing popcorn, bringing actual chickens into showings. One group of teens raised a live bird in the air like it was Simba and got kicked out. And honestly, worth it. Theaters had to put up warning signs, no shouting memes, no farm animals. Imagine working your whole life in cinema just to end up asking people not to smuggle poultry into the Minecraft movie. Peak culture. Marketing didn't help. They released a green vanilla milk called Creeper Milk, which looked like it came out of a failed science experiment. McDonald's introduced a new spicy nugget sauce called Nether Flame, which somehow became the most critically acclaimed part of the whole experience. People were out here saying the movie was garbage, but the sauce slapped. That's where we're at. And the toys. Don't get me started. They made an action figure of Jack Black's Steve with a semi-realistic face slapped onto a blocky body, and it looks like something you'd find in the discount bin of a haunted Walgreens. It's like if a Funko Pop went to hell. Now, let's be clear, there is one moment in this movie that works. Just one. And it's a background shot. There's a pig wearing a crown. A quiet tribute to Technoblade. No jokes there. It's simple, respectful, and honestly, the only genuinely good decision the film makes. Everything else, straight to the nether. And look, sure, it's a kids movie, but that doesn't excuse it from being aggressively dumb. Plenty of kids' movies are clever, heartfelt, or at least coherent. This is a content tornado that accidentally got classified as a film, but hey, it made over $500 million. So congrats, Warner Brothers. You built a dirt house, lit it on fire, and watched the kids dance around it screaming chicken jockey. And somehow, that's a win.